all these things that are coming up that they're really trying to do is to create more offense. And I think that's what his 3 batter minimum is. It's not really trying to speed up the game.
You don't buy that.
Yeah, I don't. Nothing's really going to speed up the game unless they take away all the commercials,
right.
And we play through. And
that's not. They're not going away.
That ain't going away.
You got to keep the commercials.
What do you do to keep in touch with fam? I guess like now with FaceTime, that makes it so much better, right?
It's good and bad. You got FaceTime, but then your kids see your face on the screen. They're
makes
like,
you miss them more.
Yeah, they're like, Dad, I want to see you. It's hard. It's hard, but I think the kids now. I mean, shoot, my daughter was a year old. My second year in the big league, so she's only known this life. Mm-hmm. My kids have only known this life, so I think I don't want to say they get used to it, but they understand.
Right.
They understand.
How old are your kids now?
8, 6, and 3.
Wow.
Yeah.
But the cool thing is, you're not going to be grinding when you're 50. At least you won't have to because you've made a good living.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's you have such a short window to do this for baseball. You have such a short window, and you want to do everything you can to take advantage of it and embrace it and not look back and say I should have done this, I could have done this. You want to do it right.
There's no way you would ever think about managing or being a coach.
Not right now.
That's Kurt Suzuki.
All right,
thanks a lot for joining us.
Thanks, guys.
We brought more than 19-year-olds to the big leagues than anybody in the world, so we don't play that. We don't play the service time game.
Gotcha.
But we're going to go best 26 going north because we got to win baseball games, and I hope he's our third baseman. And he's going to get every opportunity to do so, and if he doesn't, he will be someday. So. If not March 26th, sometime
Who's pitching
soon.
Today?
And I'm not sure.
Okay.
Right.
Marlins today at 1 o'clock.
Yes, sir.
Are you paying detailed attention to this? I mean, there aren't that many. There aren't that many roster spots up for grabs, right? So I mean, you're not really.
No, I'm paying.
You're locked in on
really
all these guys.
Detailed attention to everything that goes on here. Yes.
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 The September roster is going to change. It's going to go from 40 to 28. I mean, those are some big changes for you guys.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see how the 3-batter thing plays out.
Right.
I don't really know my thoughts on that just because it's such an interesting rule. I don't really know how it's going to play. I think a lot of people talked about how it's maybe hurt some people's careers or, some like a lefty that came in and get
Just for one lefty, yeah.
Yeah, so we'll see how that plays out. The September thing I'm actually in favor of. I think you can still call up as many people as you want, and they can be there. But every night you just have to basically declare, because, in September you're playing the Marlins, who have been out of it since June or July, and they literally have 40 people. And you look at their bullpen for the game, and there's 17 guys down there.
Right. So you don't know who to prepare
for.
Well,
it's just if you rough out the starter, and there's runners on second and third. In the fourth inning, they bring in a left-handed specialist to face Juan.
Right.
That's not real baseball, because then for the rest of the game they can match up inning by inning, where if you only have 12 or 13 guys in the pen like normal, you can't do that early in the game. So it's to me it's not real baseball. So I think that's a good and also it'll speed the game.
So the roster changes you're in favor of.
Yeah, I mean I think you should still be able to call the young kids up or expand your roster, because to get the experience, to have those guys up for a month and learn kind of how the big leagues are, I think that's great for players.
So what was the off-season like for you? Did you did anything special? Did you go on any cool trips? Did you just get away from it all?
We went to Cabo for a week, and then just back here, we bought a house here last year, so it was just good to move into the house here. And
that's where we saw the little golf thing you did with Dan. Yeah. You got the little putting set up over there.
Yeah,
very
for
nice.
Sure.
So this is your off-season home.
Yeah, we'll be here. Yep.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What type of golfer are you?
Well, that's why I built this miniature golf course, because I'm good at that. Regular golf, I'm terrible.
Really? Oh, so you like to just putt? Do you actually play? Do you play a lot?
Yeah, I'll play here and there, but I'd like to be better. But during the season, I don't get.
The hot topic is the coronavirus.
Right.
Right.
But you're okay with that now.
What do you mean?
You know it's going to come back up.
You're not everyone else is selling.
You try to
concerned, are you?
Well, no. Yeah, you always have concerns of where what's going on in the country, what's going on. With different things that
It's a buying opportunity.
Well, no, of course it does bring in a buying opportunity, but you want to make the right buys because it doesn't guarantee the next.
Here's what you buy: hand sanitizer, Max.
Yeah, that would. Yeah, everybody's gonna be, buy the fear. I mean, here it is.
I know.
So
this guy right here is the most fearful.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I don't want. Do you want to get it? Yeah, I'm a germaphobe right now. I'll never touch a handrail again the rest of my life. Why would I do that? Why would I do that?
You can't live like that.
It's not hard.
Exactly.
It's not
I
hard.
can't
Could
live
you
like
imagine?
that.
Would you touch a baseball?
Ignorance is bliss.
My daughter plays volleyball, right? So she plays at a convention center with 1,000 people going on, 1,000 games. Everyone's boogers on the balls. I don't know how they're doing it. It's unbelievable.
Ignorance is bliss.
Yeah.
It's much better to be ignorant.
Max, how
Believe in your immune system.
Max, do you have a house in Florida?
No, I just rent down here. So
Smart.
I come down here January 1st, down here for 3 months, and it works out great. Got a long-term lease.
Comes here January 1st.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Yeah,
Nice.
it makes it great because I got to start playing catch outside, but we found a place down here that we like, and so it's nice to be able to get the whole family down here, and we enjoy being in Florida.
I bet.
Very cool.
I was pretty much, for 2 months, I was eating at like McDonald's and Dunkin' Donuts. And that was it. Like,
I don't blame you.
And after a while, that gets old. Like in college, you can do it, but after that, it's like,
That sounds like what I was eating yesterday.
Right.
Now, were you living over
for 2 months?
Were you living over there with a girlfriend or wife or family?
Oh, no, I was alone.
You were single.
Wasn't that lonely?
All right, well, hold on.
Was that, no, it was good.
Oh, he probably did it for work.
Never get lonely.
Really?
I'm working. I got my movies. I had a little. Got discontinued this like jailbroken iPad, so I got all these like movies. I'd watch movies on my projector, video games, all this stuff. So I had time to do my own thing.
I'm curious. Eric Thames at McDonald's. All right, like if I go to McDonald's, I have a quarter pounder with cheese. You're a bigger guy.
Yeah. 2 quarter pounders? What do you get? Big Mac?
No, I get the chicken tenders and 2 large fries.
Really?
2 large fries.
2 large fries. I mean,
That's wrong.